Well, how you do, Buckaroos? This is my this is my day before Thanksgiving video. It's Wednesday before Thanksgiving as I'm doing this video here. And Large is trying to find a way to get on camera. She really hates it when she's not on camera. So anyway, so what I got here is some Missouri Spirits House Bourbon, along with the Sam Adams Holiday Porter, my last one. I've got poured here in my flat branch glass. Really enjoyed it. It's not a bad porter at all. What did it say? 5.7, 5.8, 5.8. So there you go. This is a young bourbon, the Missouri Spirits House. It just says aged less than 4 years. It is a small batch, so I always cut small batch a little more slack. This typically runs between 25 to 30 a bottle, but I picked it up for 24. And here's the thing. Let me show you. I'm going to move this. Kind of show you the whiskey. I just bought this bottle yesterday, and I'm already down there. Well, I'm going to give you an excuse for that here. Well, I just got it yesterday, and I had actually 2 shots in my nosing glass or Drinkin glass, and drank it last night. But I bought this specifically because it is good bourbon, but it was only $24 using the bourbon brine that I typically do for my turkey. I actually wasn't going to do a turkey this year, and I decided I wasn't going to. It's a tough holiday for us. Seamus, this was, his favorite holiday, and it's one him and I really spent a lot of time together on, because I still did most of the cooking. There were certain things he did, but he was more instrumental in putting the recipes together, and putting the menu together. That was really his thing. He would design the menu, and him and I would kind of tweak it together. So that was our thing. So it's tough. So here's what happened. I drank the 2 ounces last night. I put about 10 ounces of this bourbon in the brine, in the marinade that I do. This brine, actually it's more of a brine to marinade, I guess. Hand bottle of 731 15, so it hasn't been in there very long, a few months. I poured 2 ounces on the rocks here, 2 ounces neat. I bought these whiskey balls that came in a mold of 2. I don't know, I guess I kind of like them, but they split on me a lot, and I'm getting a little irritated by that. The Macadoodles has the mold where you make the big ice cubes like they do at the Missouri Spirits House. So I didn't buy it today, although it crossed my mind. But I think I am going to go back and get them probably before the end of the weekend, because I'm really getting irritated by these whiskey balls. Oh yeah, babe. The main reason I did it was I drank some neat last night in the Drinkin. This time I poured it in a neat glass. These Drinkin are great for opening up the nose, but I don't know. I think sometimes it's better to go with your traditional glass to really open up the flavors. It's a nice bourbon. I don't know if it's the most developed or nuanced bourbon, because it is a young bourbon, but you do get nice flavors of vanilla, oak, and toffee. I'm going to see what I get differently on the rocks or neat. I think I'm getting more vanilla neat than I am on the rocks. I feel more of the oak cold. So anyway, I'm kind of rambling here, but back to my bird. Stay with me, people. So a few weeks ago, our oven went belly up. So in between, being a little depressed around the holidays and having an oven that's not going to work, I didn't know what we were going to do. We thought about maybe going out, but I really didn't want to do that. Quite frankly, Thanksgiving, I'd like to stay home in my jammies, not have to go anywhere, So kind of debated on what to do. And then yesterday, very last minute, I just decided, damn it, I'm going to see what I can find. And I know the big store, without mentioning names, had those frozen turkey breasts and the frozen dark roll. I thought about buying one of each, but then I decided to go to a local store, Harder House, and they had a fresh turkey breast I thought about buying, but then I saw that it looked like they had a turkey cut up. They had one package that had 3 legs, so I picked it up because everybody likes legs. and on my family anyway. I bought 2 breasts. They were 1 breast in each package, and then one package had 2 thighs. So I basically got a whole turkey, more or less. 3 legs, 2 breasts, 2 thighs, no wings. So it's like a Chernobyl turkey, you know, a 3 Mile Island turkey. So anyway, I was kind of brainstorming on how to cook it though. So I came up with, I'm brining it as I normally do. It's in there right now. I put it in there this morning with all the herbs and the bourbon and everything else I put in there. All getting happy. It's doing its thing, doing its business. So what I'm going to do tomorrow though is I'm going to put it in the crock pot, and then, you know, and then at the end take it out and do a reverse sear on it to crisp up the skin. So that's the plan. And I don't know if it's going to work or not, to be honest with you. I've never tried it this way. I'm just giving it a shot. I'm just winging it, man. It's just going to be the wife and I this year, so anyway, we're going to do that. We do mostly because both of us love having the turkey leftovers to make turkey salad out of and various other things. So well, what the hell? I'm just going to buy it and do some things, and we'll see what happens. That's my rundown anyway for pre-Thanksgiving. Have I left out anything? Oh, I probably didn't tell you much about this bourbon as I should have, but it's good. Like I said, typically runs between 25 to 30. Most stores will have it between 26 and 27 a bottle in my neck of the woods. It doesn't say much about it on the bottle, unfortunately. I wish they gave you more information. It's a nice place to visit, though, the Missouri Spirits House, if you haven't. It's this white oak cask aged bourbon whiskey, which, I mean, I don't know why they stamped it on there, because it's typical that, you know, bourbon is aged in charred white oak, but there you go. Like I said, it may not be the most nuanced or developed bourbon, but it's not hard to drink either. That's why for the price point, I'm going to cut it some slack on the age, because I think it's right in line with any bourbon between $20 to $30. I personally would buy it over any larger distillery version because, well, one, I'm going to a local market, right? You know, I'm supporting my local economy. The 2 is quality. I think the quality is there. You know, I'm not saying that the other quality isn't there, but I think the quality is there. There is reasons to buy this bourbon. One, the local economy, and the flavors are there for me, and that it is an easy drinking bourbon. If you're only paying 24, 25, 26 for it, if you want to cocktail it, you can. I mean, honestly, it's not that much more expensive than Jack Daniel's, and for me, it's on a whole other level than that. You know, sour mash. It just is for me. Let's drink some neat here. Drinking neat, baby. Go big, baby. Go big. It's very nice either way. Like I said, it's not a very expensive, or not an incredibly expensive. It's not cheap. It's not bought up shelf. But it's not a crazy expensive whiskey. So you wouldn't feel bad to cocktail it, highball it, or drink it on the rocks as I'm doing now. I think the weather being what it is, I think I'll probably drink the rest of this bottle neat, because that's what the weather calls for. Predominantly, you do get they do describe vanilla, toffee, and oak on their website, caramel. That's kind of what you get. But it just comes together in a very nice way. It's very pleasant. It's very easy drinking. This is my day before Thanksgiving video. I hope to get this one, you know, edited and put out today. I hope everybody has a nice Thanksgiving. This is Tom the Beer Whisperer. Again, I want to thank folks that have supported me and, you know, my family through everything we've gone through with losing Seamus and everything. It is hard. The holidays are just brutal. I miss my buddy because we did everything together. So anyways, I want to thank folks that have supported the Beer Whisperer. I'll talk to you later. Bye.